Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with another Pekka Minor Poison Spear Goblin Hut deck. This deck ends up having Poison Bait with the Spear Goblin Hut, which most recently got a buff, and then it's also going to have the Electro Wizard. Instead of having Flying Machine, you have the more durable and more versatile Mega Minion that does a lot better against Hog Riders and actually does not die to Fireball. So traditionally, if Flying Machine dies to Fireball, like it normally does, then they can just overwhelm you with a balloon and you straight up lose the game. So that's why you end up having Mega Minion instead of Flying Machine, but otherwise Flying Machine is better in most matchups. I just rather be a little bit more safe, so I run Mega Minion. This deck is extremely solid. I'm sure that you guys remember it. Check it out if you haven't already and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section.
Alright, we got a game against Warthing from Vanguard Pro, so he's going to be a good player. We're going to sauce out a good luck. We're going to give him the double thumbs up. Cordial greeting. This dude just goes in for Tombstone. After we see Tombstone, going to be Graveyard or probably going to be LavaLoon. So, unfortunately, I cycled the Mega Minion, but I didn't really have another cycle card. Definitely going to go use our Goblin Hut, so then we can preferably win that matchup here against his Mega Minion. We're going to have to wait and see, though. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it's most certainly going to be a LavaLoon deck after seeing the Fireball out of him. So in this situation, I really don't want to go in for an Electro Wizard, then I wouldn't have any air defenses at all against a Balloon, so I really need to keep that. So he is going to go same lane as us. That's an interesting maneuver. His Tombstone is out of cycle, so that is good for me. So the one thing that I really want to do here is, hey, his Tombstone, his Fireball's out of cycle. I could go same lane or I could swerve if he drops his guards here. I have to wait and see. So it looks like I want to aid the Pekka. And I'm probably going to want to go for the Mega Minion since he's not going to have enough elixir for Fireball. It's single elixir. He cycles so many cards, there's absolutely no way. Definitely want to go in for a Zap here as soon as that pops. And it looks like he's going to get a few hits. Hopefully not one more. Okay, so we stop it before it gets a second hit. That is prime for us. Definitely going to go for a Miner here. Couple with Electro Wizard. Maybe we can make something happen. We're going to reset the tower targeting on top of the Miner because the Miner is closer. So I think the Electro Wizard is going to get a lot of damage on the tower. And the Mega Minion comes in clutch. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So formally, you would see this deck with Flying Machine and you would just straight up lose because they Fireball the Flying Machine, you just lose. But since you have Mega Minion, you're going to have a much better defense. You want to go same lane for the most part, and you really want to support that Pekka. So, I'm going to end up going in for another Spear Goblin Hut here. And we're going to have to see if we're going to be able to defend this. This is definitely still not a great matchup, but you know, it happens sometimes. So since we did a ton of damage there, I kind of want to go swerve him and go opposite. We go for a Royal Ghost and a Pekka. Really want to get enough elixir for a Mega Minion here, but that's 10 elixir I just spent. So, I'm pretty confident we're going to get a ton of damage. I'm hopeful. Exceedingly optimistic here. Yeah, so he goes in for a Valkyrie. That's an interesting proposition to see that. Unfortunately, the balloon does not get pulled. Oh, it does get pulled. Oh, holy crap. Definitely have to go in for a Zap here. I want to go in for the Electro Wizard, and maybe we're going to be able to shut it down. Please don't get a hit. Holy crap, that was clutch, guys. I'm telling you, this is solid. Wow, I'm very happy that we were able to defend that. The Zap before was just exceedingly necessary for us to eliminate the pups, so then the Electro Wizard was able to kill what we needed it to. We're going for another Spear Goblin Hut, and I really wasn't about the life of thinking that our Spear Goblin Hut would pull the first time. I didn't think it was going to. It even pulls the second, so that's just a really good Spear Goblin Hut placement. So spawners have a bigger pull radius than a cannon or traditional building placements, so obviously a spawner would pull further than an Inferno Tower or a Tesla. I'm just like not used to playing spawners because I haven't played them in a while. But that was pretty awesome. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. 8-0 in this challenge. Let's get it rocking, guys. Warthing is pretty upset. He's a great player. Also had a pretty good matchup against us, but we ended up prevailing. Let's go. Alright, guys, we had a game against Yoshi. I'm going to start off the game with the Goblin Hut, and he goes in for minions in the back. So after we see minions, it's probably going to be a Pekka Minor control deck or LavaLoon. We'll have to wait and see, though. Those are the two most predominant deck matchups when you see minions. But after seeing the Inferno Dragon, it could very well be Mega Knight. Sometimes they run bats instead, but minions is a very good supplement. So this guy is going to be running Bandit, so it's most certainly... Wow, no, never mind. Bandit, Inferno Dragon, Minions. Minions... Is this bridge spam with Minions? This is really weird then. You never really see bridge spam with Minions, but this guy's running it. I'd rather go for an Electro Wizard, so then I can serve Elixir on the right-hand side, right? Notice where I drop my Electro. It's not right on top of the Battle Ram, because I don't want the Battle Ram Barbarians to get right on top of me, guys. It's not about it at all. I'm going to go for a Spear Goblin Hut. Oh, the Spear Goblins didn't walk up too far. Unfortunate. It's okay, but could have been better. Goes in for a Fireball in the left-hand lane, but yeah, always drop your Electro Wizard off to the side and not right on top, because after it kills the pencil, sure, you're going to get more damage on the pencil or the Battle Ram itself, but you don't really care about that. You care about the Barbarians because they do damage after. They'll kill your Electro Wizard, whereas if you drop it further away, it won't happen. I'm actually going to have to drop a zap here so then it doesn't actually end up getting on top. Bandit ends up dying, so we do a +1 trade on defense there. I'm pretty happy about that. Obviously not really some type of trade that you want to do, but it was the necessary one. I'm going to go for an electro on top this time because I need to kill the Inferno Dragon. It's important to kill that. If I didn't, we would be in a world of pain. Can't just let us get ravaged like that. Really weird to see minions. It threw me for a loop. Not the deck that you traditionally see, but I guess he doesn't like losing against LavaLoon, so he has minions. I can appreciate that. Everyone hates playing against Lavahound. Minions end up dying here, right? No, they don't. One of them survives. Okay. So he's going to go in for another Battle Ram. I'm just going to go for Royal Ghost. I might actually have to... is that going to defend? It should. Did I drop it late? No, we're good. I'm going to go for Electro right on top of the Bandit. Alright, he's going to Fireball. He's just going to straight up Fireball that too, which was interesting. Going to go for a higher Goblin Hut. Go for Royal Ghost. It's definitely just going to go on top of the Goblin, right? Nice. So we separated them. Notice that. The Dark Prince should just die, and then we should be fine. It's going to make me drop an Electro, which I didn't want to drop. But he's not going to be able to Fireball everything. Notice the Electro's replacement. It's a little bit further up. Might have to zap this, just to make sure. Going for Goblin Hut. Can't let that connect. Looks like this guy's just playing super feisty. Unfortunately, the Barb, or the Hut is going to get hit because the Spear Goblin ended up dying. Did not want that to happen. Undercover FBI agent going in clutch. Gonna go in for a miner again. It's gonna give me poison value. I'll take it. Most of the time I don't do that, but in this situation it was definitely worth it. And now he's gonna give us Pekka value, so I'm about that as well. We haven't gone in a situation to drop our Pekka yet, but that was definitely a prime position. Pekka's just gonna slaughter all of that. Oh my gosh. Ate it alive, boys. Electro to reset, and now he's faced with a situation. How do I defend against the left-hand lane? I guess you're going to Fireball. Electro's still alive, though, and then you have to still deal with the Royal Ghost. I might have to go in for a Zap here. Is that going to go undercover? Okay, I can't do that. I have to cycle. To cycle Mega Minion, but the Royal Ghost, guys. I have to drop another Royal Ghost. Oh my goodness. This is really close, guys. I can definitely just eat those minions, though. I don't have to worry about them. And then I can go for another Goblin Hut to pull. He's going to just Fireball that straight up like a savage. Unfortunately, actually, I can reset that maybe. Spear Goblin's going to stay... Nah, Spear Goblin almost stayed alive. But now I go for the poison. Okay, so all I need is one more poison or a few more minor hits and I win the game. So in this situation, when you're this far ahead, you don't play too frivolously. You understand, hey, I can eat a lot of damage here. I can't eat much here. So I'm just going to make sure I cycle everything on the left. Go in for a minor. Make sure that he has to defend that. The Goblin Hut still pulls, so I can wait. And then it ends up dying. Awesome. We end up taking the right-hand tower. I was just concentrating on defense, playing very safe and sound. We run away with the victory against Yoshi. All right, guys, we got a game. We're going to be sussing out a good luck here. We're going to see what's up. I kind of want to go for a Royal Ghost in the back. And I just want to make sure that I don't overspend Elixir with a miner and then have him just bridge spam me right now. So I'm just going to relax. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to go for a Goblin Hut in the left. After seeing in which I've kind of determined that it was either going to be a Golem deck or some type of beatdown, but apparently not. I have to go for poison, and I also have to go for a Mega Minion. I had to go for the poison, otherwise the balloon would get a hit on my tower. So the poison put it into a threshold that the Mega Minion would be able to finish it off. You have to drop your Mega Minion preemptively or in the middle, like on time. Otherwise, the balloon will get a hit. So I made sure that I had an answer. I'm also going to time this with the Spear Goblin, so the Miner's going to be tanking for the Spear Goblin, and this is going to be brutal. What are you going to do? The Valkyrie should go backwards. The Spear Goblin should still be there. I'm going to also go in for a Zap, and wow, the Spear Goblins are doing so much damage to the Valkyrie. It really racks up over time. Unfortunately, it didn't actually get on top of the tower. That would have been brutal, but still pretty good. I'm going to go for a Pekka on defense here on top of the Miner. And then the Pekka will give us really nice counter push potential. Didn't really want to go drop an Electro because that's poison potential, right? And I want to wait and see what he wants to do. He's going to go for a Witch. Okay, so that means I can probably just warrant going for a Royal Ghost and maybe a poison, depending on what he drops here. Just going to try to pull everything, I guess, but can we also hit the Knight? No, we can barely miss the Knight. That was a really well-placed Knight, I guess. It was interesting because I wasn't expecting that. Unfortunately, the poison is not going to eradicate all the skeletons. Is it going to at least kill the Witch? That'd be phenomenal. And it does. Does it get a shot off on the Valk? Ah, that would have been too much to ask for. Alright, we're going to go for Mega. We're going to go in for the Electro Wizard. We're going to go for a Zapper on top of the Bats. And we got to make sure we defend the Virginity here, guys. I think that we got it. I think that was an overcommitment by him. I think that the Bats were completely and utterly unnecessary. And as a result, we just end up stockpiling a pretty nice counter push with the Electro and the Mega. Gotta love it, boys. Gotta love it. Can also go for a Goblin Hut on defense here. Don't want to time it. Don't want to overcommit. Do not want to be overzealous. So he's going to go for another Witch. So in this situation, I can definitely go for a Rogue Ghost in the back. Play a little bit defensive. See if he wants to give me that more poison value. I think he might. He might do it. How much poison value? Okay, you're going to do it. You're doing it live, boys. Go for the electro. Make sure that we stop the balloon in its tracks. We have all the spear goblins clumping up. We win the battle at the river, and then we go for a miner. So I made sure I played defense first, and then I went aggressive after. And as a result, look at the spear goblins all hoarding up. He has to drop a knight. That's 3 elixir on swarm spam units that do not matter to me at all. This is really, really good for us, guys. Always make sure you defend, and then go to offense immediately after you get sufficient amount of elixir advantage. So I'm going to go in for another Royal Ghost on defense. He goes in for a miner. The miner should get clobbered. I'm going to go in for another electro. We're using our tower as a resource. Our tower is actually going to be shooting all of these units he's dropping at us. He's getting really feisty. He's getting extremely frisky. But guess what, guys? We have goblins. We got goblins for days. We don't even care. We're now going to go in for a miner. He's trying to cycle us. And he's going to get his miner on the tower. But guys, what does he have? He is down so much elixir. And it's really showing because he can't defend our miner. Sure, you got more miners on the tower, but our miner was more effective. Our miner was unchecked. He had no response to it, and as a result, we just win the game. So it's way better to actually have one big cut than 20 million. Like those small ones that don't matter, that are insignificant, I rather just have one big threat that you actually know is going to do damage. And my miners, I feel like we're just a little bit more calculated. GG and well played. Alright, so we're going to start off the game with Goblin Hut, and we're going to see what Area 29 wants to do. He's from the 12th Legion in Area 29. What a savage. All about those numbers. So he's going to drop Electro. Probably going to be a Pekka deck, if I had to guess. Definitely going to be Pekka. So what we want to do is we want to go slaughter that Electro Wizard and that Royal Ghost. This guy's going to be a sad panda because that's 7 elixir, and we get a 7 elixir counter push for free with our Pekka. I want to go for an Electro to make sure that his Electro's or his Pekka is going to be stunned, right? Very important to have that happen. I'm going to go for another Zap. We're going to go finish off those minions. Unfortunately, our Electro does end up dying. I wish our Pekka got one more hit off on his. Could go in for a miner here because I know that the Spear Goblins are going to be tanked for, so that's really good for us. Always trying to get more utility out of our Spear Goblins. And look at all that damage. Beautiful. That's absolutely absurd. Holy crap, guys. It's a free, like, 300 damage. Definitely go for a Rogue Ghost right on top of this Electro. Make sure it doesn't hit us. Does get some hits. Gets a little bit of a pot shot. It's okay, though. So he's going to drop a Pekka here. You do not have an Elixir. You definitely don't after the Miner. So he drops his own Royal Ghost, but the Royal Ghost of ours is going to get so much damage on him. Let's go. Unfortunately, our Mega Minion does not do anything that I really wanted to. Bandit's going to dash through. I can go in for an Electro Wizard to make sure that we mitigate. I think that's probably the prime position. Yep. Really nice to keep that Spear Goblin Hut alive. What's he going to do here? His own Electro? No, he's going to drop a Pekka on offense? Wow. A bold play. See, when I dropped my Pekka, I was actually going to kill 7 Elixir. He drops it, and he only kills a mere, like, 4 plus a Spear Goblin. A free Spear Goblin from the Spear Goblin Hut, rather. I'm going to zap that to make sure that the minions end up dying. Preserving some HP on our Pekka is paramount. Can also utilize Pekka as a resource here, so he's going to go in for an Electro, and it's going to stay inside the poison because of the Pekka. I'm going to go drop another Goblin Hut, see if we can bait out a poison. He's going to go in for a Bandit, so that makes sure that I can't really do anything about that, right? That Bandit is not going to be, I don't know, it's going to be area denial. I can't really go in for miners or anything that I really want to. Can go for a miner to pull this back, maybe? We'll see. Definitely going for a poison on top of Electro. I want that dead. So his Royal Ghost is going to endeavor ahead, so it should end up dying here. I'm going to go for my own Mega Minion off to the side to make sure that his ends up dying as well. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost. He goes in for a poison, a pretty promiscuous poison, honestly, if I had to say so. Go for an Electro, make sure that it dies. Is he going to zap it? He's going to drop an Electro. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Hut. I'm going to drop a miner on defense because I don't actually have a great way of killing that. And I need to make sure that the Bandit doesn't end up breaking through. So that's good for us. Keeping our Goblin Hut alive is really nice. So we're up a lot of Elixir. I can just go in for a poison here, not really worry about it. Look at the Spear Goblins getting chip damage. Holy crap. I know that that Spear Goblin will light up his Royal Ghost, and his Royal Ghost will end up dying now. So I can drop another Pekka on defense here, guys. So my Pekka is going to be using... Wow, he's going for a poison on absolutely nothing, guys. I'm about it. I can go in for another Miner. He doesn't have Electro and Cycle anymore. I can also drop a Rogue Ghost. I can go in for a another Mega Minion. I definitely have to zap that. Otherwise, you know, Bandit would wreck me. Can't let that happen. Goes in for another poison. I'm not really just going to go in for a poison. I know I could win the game doing that, but I just don't want to risk it. So I'm going to play defense before offense. I'm going to go in for a poison, making sure that I definitely win the game now. GG, well played, and peace out.
Don't want to risk it, guys. Rather play safe and sound.
Wow, guys, we got a game against Sensei Beast. We're sussing out a good luck here. We're going to give him the eating and snacking emote from the Santa Claus, and we're going to go in for a Goblin Hut. See what he wants to do here. So Goblin Hut is always very passive. Puts the pressure on them to make the first maneuver. Otherwise, they're going to incur a lot of chip damage on their tower, right? We go for a Rogue Ghost. I'm going to go in for a Miner before I leak. Want to make sure that I actually get Spear Goblins on the field and like have them tanked, right? So I would actually say like having a Spear Goblin not being tanked for when you have a Miner in situations that could actually give you a lot of damage is probably as bad as leaking Elixir. So you always want to do that. So I'm going to go in for an Electro Wizard here, see what's up. He's going to end up dropping his own Electro. I'm just going to poison that, make sure that we win this battle, because he's going to have his tower support, right? Also just allowing me to cycle is pretty nice. Drops a Spear Goblin right inside the poison. So one of the things I really want to do is drop a lower Spear Goblin hut. So then our Spear Goblins are also going to utilize the tower as a resource. Something that I really like doing. I should have done it even lower. I didn't know that he had Spear Goblin hut though. So in future scenarios, I'm going to be dropping the lowest Spear Goblin hut possible. So then we have the tower working away. So then we were able to finish off the Spear Goblins, keep ours alive. Okay. So he's probably running Pekka as well. I think he's running the exact same deck as us. Looks like it. So I'm going to Pekka in the middle, because his Rogue Ghost will actually win here, unfortunately. Wow, he's going to go in for a Miner. I don't agree with that. I can go for an Electro. Sure, you're going to get some chip damage, but our Electro survives, and then your Mega Minion ends up dying. Don't know if you have enough Elixir to defend this, actually. I don't think you do. It's going to be really sketchy for him. He's going to log... Okay, maybe. If I zap that and retarget the Pekka... Oh, if the Pekka got a hit, that would have been nice. I was really banking on the Pekka getting a hit, guys. Unfortunately, no such thing happened. So I have to go for a Mega Minion here. We're in a really bad scenario because of that, actually. If the Pekka had gotten a hit, that would have been phenomenal, but it didn't. I'm going to wait a split second, then drop a lower Spear Goblin hut. So obviously he has a phenomenal situation where he's able to go in for these poisons. But go for a Pekka, I'm going to slow roll it. It's the only thing that I can really think of doing right now. Everything else just seems kind of bad. I really need to start slow rolling a Pekka and then get counter push potential with an Electro. He doesn't have Poison and Cycle because he just used it on the Spear Goblin hut. He's also playing really aggressive. Like, I don't really like how he's playing this. I think he's playing this rather poorly. So maybe we can come back. But who knows? I'm going to go for a Goblin Hut again, and then I want to go for a higher Electro. I want him to go in for Electro too. I want to be able to poison it. So he's not able to hit our Electro anymore because he did that with the poison. So he's going to go for his own Electro that we can poison. I like that for us. I'm also going to go for a Rogue Ghost. As I said, I think he played a little bit too aggressive. So maybe we're going to be able to make something work here. I at least hope so. Our Rogue Ghost wins. It should go undercover. It should get us some damage. He drops a Miner now. So I like our situation. I'm actually going to go for a Mega Minion. I think I'm going to go for a Pekka at the river. I think I have to play pretty aggressive like this, honestly. Go for a Miner as soon as the Pekka cross the river so I can get some more tanking. I'm going to go for a Poison here. The Pekka should end up obliterating the Spear Goblin hut. I'm going to save my Electro to stop on top of his Miner that it should be dropping soon. My Mega Minion gets a hit. That's really good for us. I'm going to go for Mega in the middle. Reset that. He's going to Poison. It's fine. He's going to log as well, so he's going to play really aggressive. I'm going to go for a Miner Poison. He goes in for a Mega. That's great for us. The Miner's getting so much damage on him. Holy crap. Maybe we're back. Maybe not. I have to go for Electro up higher so it doesn't get hit by the poison. That was a bad Miner placement. I fat fingered. If Electro gets a hit, I can go for a poison, guys. Maybe. Rogue Ghost is still alive? Give it to Daddy. Give me a zap value. Oh, come on. This is really coming down to the wire. Holy crap. I needed one minor hit before he zaps. That's all I need. One minor hit before the zap, and we get it. Barely. I did not play that well, but I still won. Comeback was unreal. GG and well played, sir.